Okay, so here we've arrived at the sign shop here. I dropped the van off yesterday to get it done. We'll pop in and say hello and see how they're getting on. Okay, so this is one side done. Dave's done a wonderful job, and it's going to absolutely transform this van. And we've done a little bit of the back here. And that's actually gone to the trouble of taking out all the window rubbers, and it's really a very pro job. Hi there. It's the motorhoming old timers again. Right, well, since the last video, we've now taken the van down to the sign shop in Portsmouth, and we've had it wrapped, so I'll take you outside and show you what we've done. We also had a bit of a disaster because the ceiling wallpaper that I put up about 2 weeks ago, it hasn't really stuck down very well at all. Places where it all popped down, so in the end I decided to rip it all off. It clearly was not a good idea, not the best product to put up there. So at the moment it's back to its original state, and as you can see, it's pretty unsightly. So what we've done is had a look around and see. So I've had a little look around for some alternatives of what we could put up there to make it look tidy, and I've come to a conclusion of using sort of shower or bathroom cladding. It's only 5mm thick, it's got a glossy finish, and this particular one, I don't know if you can see it, is got grey, light grey sparkly finish. So I'm going to attempt to put that up, and it should go up quite relatively easily because it goes up in strips. Each strip goes on its tongue and groove, and so when I come round to cutting around the cupboards, that should be much more practical. Well, I hope so anyway. So there we are. So now I'm going to just take you around the outside of the van, just give you a quick look at what the final look looks like. We've still got some decals to put on, the name, the Roadstar name, and a little compass motif that we're waiting to arrive. Okay, so see you in a minute. Okay, so here's the finished product now. Can't get too far away from it because of the stuff around, but they've done a very nice job. I've put the awning back on, put all the bits and pieces. He even took the trouble to vinyl wrap the lock. It's generally a very nice finish. So it's quite amazing how much you have to actually clean up all the old decals, because even though I cleaned it all with solvent and tried to get rid of it, they are still very slightly visible underneath the vinyl. It's quite amazing, really. Even though when I did it, I got it all completely cleaned off. I've replaced the inlet, the 240 volt inlet, and the water filler, and there we are. So when at the front we've put a grey panel in there just to smarten it up a bit, and I'm going to put the Roadstar name back up there in white. Okay, so I'm now going to get on with this job of doing the ceiling, so I will catch up with you shortly. Okay, so moving on from this morning, I've been at it for about a couple of hours putting these strips onto the ceiling. It goes on very nicely. I've glued it with Sikaflex, keep it, so it's a flexible bond. And there we are. So I've done one of the awkward bits. I've got the worst bit to come now, because I've got to cut round all of these cupboards, so that won't be quite so easy. In the meantime, I've also fitted the LED lights in there. I haven't got them switched on yet, but they'll be fine. And so we're going to carry on best part this afternoon, I dare say, to get the rest of it done. Right there, so moving on from where we were earlier on yesterday, because this is running to a second day, you can see that I've managed to do a reasonably neat job of cutting around the cupboards. I've replaced the hikey roof light frame, and now I'm tackling the aircon unit. Now I've got to remove the inner frame and pack it out by the thickness of the stuff, because otherwise the inner fan cover won't fit. So yeah, a bit of a faff really, but not too difficult. I've got some 5mm battens I'm going to put round to pack it out, and then we can get the rest of it done. Okay, bye for now. Okay, so I've packed out the inner frame for the aircon unit with some battens and some strips, and taken the ceiling lining up to it. Made a reasonable job of cutting around all the units, and I'll have to finish it off with a little bit of grey silicone just to tidy it up, but that's almost done now. Okay, so I've finally finished this little ceiling job. I've managed to seal round the cupboards fairly neatly, and refitted the little lights and put in the aircon unit, and all together I'm quite pleased with the result. It's gives it a nice cozy feeling, a sparkly thing at night. It's lovely. Good. Okay, and now we'll I've also managed to put the decals on that I've done, so we'll just pop outside and do a little video of that. See you in a minute. Okay, so we've got these decals in now. I've put the Roadstar name back on, and so we've also got a little compass motif there that we've stuck on, and the Roadstar name there. And at the back we've done much the same here. Put the name there. The trouble is the sun's in our eyes here, but so on the other side we've tidied it all up, and there we are. So now we're ready for the off.